Self-defense, referendum, solution to terror in Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu lawyers laments. Kanu lawyer laments. He said this issue of Benue crisis, you understand? He said the only way Nigerians will be free from all this wahala by Fulani herdsmen that have continued to threaten Nigerians, even at this particular time, even with what is happening in Benue State, Fulani herdsmen, they have the audacity. They come to social media and be saying that that is just the beginning. And I'll be wondering, these people, they have a social media account. Why is it that the Nigerian government up to now, they can't even track these people? But people who comment about this matter, the government to go after them. You understand? Day before yesterday, there was a TikToker, the DSS arrested. Because of his comment on this Benue crisis. They have traced him and they have arrested him. But we have Fulani herdsmen, bandits who come to social media to float their wealth, the ransom they collected from Nigerians, and the government, the DSS, will not go after them. Sometimes I beginning to think that this issue of these Fulani herdsmen, this banditry Boko Haram in Nigeria is bigger than the government. For Nigerian president to say the way out is to negotiate with people who came to Boronu community, come buy people. You won't negotiate with people when just wake up in the morning, they prepare, they say their duty today now to go buy people. Why? But people who are agitating for freedom, who says they are no longer comfortable with the way they are being treated in a country they're supposed to be part of, they persecute them. You have refused to sit down in a round table, to talk about it. But every now and then you see the government, the governors, they are negotiating with bandits. They say they want peace. The whole matter is just somehow, all this kind of matter when we say, when you begin think calm, you don't know the end. Let me tell you people one funny thing. The way I used to think this issue of insecurity in Nigeria. When I was growing up, I was beginning to think, who is God? I'll first of all ask myself, I know my mother, I know my father, my grandfather, all those ones. Maybe I don't know those ones when go, my forefathers. But they say God created us. So who is this God? I will begin to think, then who created this God? I will get stuck. I will think, how did this God came into existence? I will be stuck. When I was growing as a child, do you know that this thing is happening to me? When I will be thinking about this bandit, I will think to a point, I will be stuck. Because the thing is just somehow. How can few set of people, even if they are in their numbers, they are thousands or hundreds, they are now, these people, the government cannot tell us that they are bigger than a whole country. Nigeria is a rich state. Nigeria as a country is a rich country. Nigeria used to be the giant of Africa. Other African countries, when we speak before now, then they tremble because they know that we have the might, we have the resources, everything. But look at what our politicians have done to us because of selfishness, selfish interests. Nigeria is no longer, the map of Nigeria is nowhere to be found again. Small countries, when not reach anything, they use Nigeria and they play. Ghana, they tell Nigerians, made them waka. They treat Nigerians anyhow. South Africa, they maltreat Nigerians. In fact, all these small, Zimbabwe say, if you get one case when Nigeria and Zimbabwe, in fact, all these small countries, when we say they not even reach some certain state in Nigeria, come the users they do here. Because we get politicians who have left what they're supposed to do to their personal, interests. It's really very poor. So Aloy Ejima called the special counsel to Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has suggested a solution to what he tagged ethnic, taint, religious terror in Nigeria. Ejima said, aside self-defense, referendum must be the best solution to the current wave of terror in Nigeria. Posting on X, Ejimakor said, Nigerians need to come together to decide if they will coexist or perish together. He, however, beside self-defense, referendum might be the next best solution to the ethnic-taint, religious-taint terror residing across Nigeria. People need to gather together and decide whether they will coexist in peace or perish together in an inevitable, manually absorbed destruction. This comes amid the massacre carried out by herders in Terr0r, Guma, local government area of Benue State, and other communities around the Benue Nasarawa corridor, last week. The latest series of attacks in these areas had led to the death of about 200 people. On Wednesday, President Bola Tinubu had paid a condolence visit to the state, where he promised to tackle insecurity in the state and across Nigeria. So we are still waiting for him to do something about this, because I don't know how this will end. A time will come like this, people will decide to take laws into their hands. And say now those ones, now the Nigerian government, they will come begin, they question you. Why you do am? I go drop this one for you. Drop a comment below the comment section. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Please share this video, make it go viral so that Nigerians could understand wetin dey happen today. Thank you. See you in my next video.